Welcome to the 8th edition of Vritilife Presents Brand Vision India 2030 Leadership Conclave, a prestigious platform that recognizes and celebrates India's most influential visionaries shaping the nation's progress. From trailblazing entrepreneurs to thought leaders, this conclave highlights those driving innovation and transformation. Adding a touch of glamour to the evening, the finest talents from Bollywood were honored for their extraordinary contributions, celebrating their relentless dedication and artistic brilliance that continue to inspire millions.
This event is not just a gathering but a platform where brilliance converges. We've brought together some of the most dynamic and influential figures who are driving change and making a significant impact in their fields. The India 2030 Leadership Conclave is a testament to the remarkable spirit of these individuals and brands who are not only excelling, but are also contributing to the vision of a brighter and more prosperous India.
Up next, thought-provoking keynote sessions by Ashutosh Mittal and Pallavi Kiradi of Vritilife.
With the legacy of Herbalife within India, Vritilife has a blend with the heritage of Ayurveda, with a trusted global reach of innovation that Herbalife represents. This synergy makes Vritilife not only a brand, but also the bridge between the tradition and the modernity, a fitting connection for an event that celebrates pioneering vision and resilience in the brands.
Our commitment is that we will align this vision as to combine the traditional knowledge of the Ayurveda with the cutting-edge technology which we are using in our products. And when it's come to the quality control, we are going with the green chemistry methods, mostly in the Ayurveda domain. We are confident that by adhering to these principles of the best quality, ethical sourcing and sustainability, we are not only deliver the exceptional Ayurvedic product, but also inspire the positive change within the industry.
Next, a compelling panel discussion, Future-Ready Solutions, Sustainable Innovations for a Resilient India, featuring prominent business leaders shaping the future.
We are the people who are producing the people who can come and work in our organizations. And therefore, it's very important that we give adequate exposure to our students while they are there. We have a solar power plant, we have an STP, we have a vermicompost, we have many other ecologically sustainable endeavors that are practiced. So we give them the exposure so that they are conscious of how precious the environment is and how they need to be working along with those kinds of ventures.
As founders, as business leaders of this new age country, it is extremely important that we become cognizant of what we're really doing, what we're bringing to the planet. We need to have this intent to make businesses sustainable, to actually do practices which eventually help build a sustainable business. Having this conversation is as important as the intent is.
Financial inclusion has multiple facets to it. Information has to be distributed rightly. Financial inclusion is a very big word and thrown around very callously, which I think we can do a lot.
R&D is important function in two ways. One is definitely when we use a product, normally we say 67% of the footprint actually lies with the consumer. And hence, how you formulate the product is very important, and that's where the R&D comes into play, where they formulate the product such that they use a lesser resources like packaging material that product needs, minimalist kind of approach, and take the lesser resources from Mother Earth, and that's how do a sustainability.
Cosmic Birla Group in itself, around its 22 companies and 14 odd factories, we converted most of our factories to solar panels.
Yeah, right.
The EVs that we manufacture are not basically done by imports only. It's make in India, and we are building more and more R&D around it. Even today, we are working and trying to work with more intuitive technology, and they will not go into, just like dumping the batteries after 2.5 or 3 odd years. So the batteries that we are trying to bring around will be probably going towards, say, 6.5 to 7 odd years. So the dumping act will be much lesser, and the waste will be much lesser.
Up next, an insightful fireside chat with Madan and Mehul Mohanka of mining giant Tega Industries, exploring their growth, innovations, and impact on the industry.
Walk us through the journey of when you conceptualized and brought the company to life back in 1979. What was the market gap that you felt that you could address at the time?
When we made the product, nobody bought the product. For 2 years, we could not get one order. What mistake we did was to not study carefully the process of buying in public sector. So it took us a lot of time. We started marketing to 300 customers, and ultimately we brought it down to 30 customers. We had to travel 26 days in a month to get the order. That's how we started breaking the sales.
So when it comes to acquisitions, it's always a question of build versus buy, right? And given the fact that we were in markets where the customer wanted us to be locally present, India was still not well known for its supply chain and logistics prowess. So the only way that they were willing to give us a larger share of their wallet was if we were locally present. And given the fact that we had enough traction for our product line, we thought it was best to improve the timeline of manufacturing locally through acquisitions. And we were, I think, fortunate enough to find a few such companies that was easy for us to acquire and over a period of time digest. I think we're one of the very few companies out of India which has been able to acquire businesses globally, from South Africa to Australia to South America, and make them successful.
My aim was always to be number one or number two in my line of business in the world. So for that, we had to find out something which is absolutely the best. So when we had competition from different countries on products, we had to innovate always. So in fact, innovation is the DNA in my company. We never sold a product to customer. We always were giving them a solution. Today we innovate something, we don't stop. We said, let's next part. So this, our culture in the company has made us to innovate, and in our line of business, we are number one.
Up next, a fireside chat with Manaswi Mehrotra of Realty Assistant, sharing his insights and expertise in the real estate sector.
What is Realty Assistant's USP makes you different, that makes you stand out?
The journey starts from the buying need. We serve them the portfolio, we serve them the product. Post that, what is required is like where they require the services. Till the time they are not getting a possession of a property. Till then we service. So we try to provide them all, the logistics. We try to build their interiors. This spread gives a client a comfortable equation where they can, talk to us for another property. May further, they will also spread mouth of words. There we generate the further business. Yeah. So customer delightment is something that we look at always.
Up next, an enlightening session with Sudhakar Rao of the ICFAI Group, sharing 5 key focus areas that the education sector should adopt to achieve the India 2030 milestone.
Education sector will have to focus a lot more on soft skills beyond the classroom. Second, AI is something, as an artificial intelligence, it's going to work for you. Third, as academics, we need to acknowledge the fact that there are other areas of excellence and intelligence other than academics. Fourth one, 20 lakh kids every year go out. I think there must be something really, really wrong with us that we are letting so many people go out. And the fifth one is mental well-being. We better build an apparatus, build an infrastructure who can create tools and techniques and methods to understand, detect, and protect the mental health problems. This is my high five for 2030. Thank you.
Finally, a fireside chat with Isha Gupta, where we explore her inspiring life and experiences.
So I have a very different point of view to the OTT and the films.
Let's hear it.
I have the point of view of as an actor and as an audience who loves cinema. As an actor, I think it gives us so much more to discover. There were filmmakers and people who were ready to bet on you because you're a great actor, not just because you have the star legacy. I think it's a win-win. I don't think theatre is a dying industry, but I think the transition from only theatre to OTT has given a lot of technicians, a lot of directors, a lot of actors who had the capability, but no one was ready to bet on them till now. It's just people are ready to bet on us. So it's beautiful. The whole idea of getting into my first business was restaurant. The only fact because there's not a lot of vegetarian food in Europe, especially in Madrid, where I live now, and I was just like, I have to get into it. Right now, I am capable enough because I have my egg frozen and because of my career, I have my business. Right now, I stand that I can be a single parent, I can be a mother and I can be a father. Now I'm at that stage in my career where I'm, that's why series and films like, Nakam and Ashram that you mentioned, I've been doing just so because now I'm only about satisfying the soul. But again, that's only also because I've, the bank balance is taken care of. That's what I want, like women to be so independent that tomorrow you don't have to think about who's going to take care of me.
And now, let's begin with the awards. I would like to call on stage our presenter and chairman. Let's give it up for Mr. Sharad Maheshwari, everybody. Well, the first award of the evening goes to Mr. Madan Mohanka, esteemed chairman of Tega Industries, to be recognized today for his outstanding leadership. Well, now can we please have Mr. Amar Mohammed, AVP, Investor Relations and ESG, and Udish Hullah, CEO, to receive the felicitation for the Muthoot Microfin as the extraordinary brand, most trusted brand, microfinance. Let's welcome two leaders who are shaping India's financial sector, Mr. Nitin Jain and Mr. Hemant Daga from Neo Wealth and Asset Management. Extraordinary, most innovative business leaders of wealth and asset management. Well, we would now like to honor Neo Wealth and Asset Management in the category of the extraordinary emerging brand financial services. Well, I would like to call upon Mr. Matthew Job, Executive Chairman, on the stage to celebrate his remarkable contributions to the industry. A big round of applause for the extraordinary, most innovative business leader, Bath Fitting. Can we now please request Mr. Ravi Kumar Milsami, Director Sales of Hire Appliances, to receive the felicitation on behalf of Hire Appliances as Innovative Brand of the Year, Consumer Durable. Ladies and gentlemen, the next award is for Mr. Harish Kohli. Everybody give it up for him, President and Managing Director of Acer India, under the category The Extraordinary Most Powerful CEO. Can we have Mr. Snehal Shah, Acer India, and Mr. Aditya Kadvatkar to receive it on his behalf. Mr. Sudhakar Rao, Director of Branding, ICFI Group. Can we please have you on stage and receive the felicitation for ICFI Group under the category of Extraordinary Most Trusted Brand Education. The next category is Vritilife, Leading Ladies on Influence. She has challenged the norms and made her empire. We have the very dynamic Ms. Isha Gupta joining on stage. Yes, so the next award for the evening goes to a very dynamic leader, Mr. Dheeraj Arora, Managing Director and CEO of Hygienic Research Institute Private Limited, as he receives the felicitation as the extraordinary, most powerful CEO, everybody. Let's give it up for him. Now let's welcome Mr. Vinod Lalwani, Executive Director of Prayag Consumer Care, to come up on stage to receive the felicitation under the category of the Extraordinary Popular Choice Confectionery. And this one goes to Mr. Aditya Vikram Birla, everybody, Chairman and Managing Director of Cosmic Birla Group, to receive his felicitation in the category the Extraordinary Dynamic Business Personality. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to welcome Bollywood's original heartthrob in the house, Mr. Fardeen Khan, as he takes home the title of Vritilife Presents the Extraordinary Breakthrough Performer.
To be standing here tonight before you, being acknowledged for my return to this magical world of Hindi cinema, it feels surreal.
Now presenting Gauranga Darshan Das, a visionary spiritual leader. Let's join our hands together for his felicitation as Vritilife presents the extraordinary visionary leader spirituality. Dr. Ramya Chatterjee, Chief of Solitaire Brand Business, to receive their felicitation for Solitaire Group as the extraordinary, most trusted brand, interactive technology. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Sunny Agarwal, the Managing Director of RD TMT Steels, on the stage for their well-deserved felicitation as the extraordinary Sustainability Excellence Steel Manufacturing. I would like to call upon Mr. Navneet Gaur from Somani Ceramics to receive the felicitation on behalf of the brand, the extraordinary, iconic innovator, ceramics. Let's give it up for him. May we please call upon Mr. Arnav Vij, Carissa Gupta, Vihan Tampi, co-founders of Walking Past, to receive the felicitation at the Extraordinary Youth Leaders of the Year. Now it's time to call on stage Mr. Vedant Hamir Vasia, Director of Oda Class, on the stage for the brand's recognition under the category The Extraordinary Emerging Brand EdTech Platform. Let's give it up to them. Now let's put up hands together for Mr. Krishna Das, our warrior, Executive Director of Arya Vaidya Pharmacy, to come up on stage and receive his felicitation for the extraordinary Leadership Power Excellence Ayurveda. Well, moving on, let's invite now on stage Mr. Suresh Seni of Amulya Maika to the stage for their well-deserved recognition on the behalf of the brand as the extraordinary emerging brand of the year, Laminates. Well, it's time to now call on stage the vivacious Mr. Kashish Dham, founder and executive director, City Innovates, to receive the award for his brand as the extraordinary, iconic innovator. Let's join our hands together for Mr. Amit Gosen, Managing Director, Kone India, for his felicitation in the category The Extraordinary Most Powerful CEO, everybody. The next category, which is also going to Kone Elevators in the category The Extraordinary Most Trusted Brand Elevators. Can we have the team come up on stage and receive the same? Now I would like to call upon Mr. Amit Khemani, Group Vice Chairman of Blossom Industries, to come up and receive the felicitation as the extraordinary Game Changers Beverages. Please join us in welcoming Ms. Kumari Shwetam to receive her felicitation as the extraordinary Leading Ladies of Influence HR Consultancy and Training to the stage. May I now request Mr. Reni Achan Kunju, Ingram Micro, to receive the felicitation on behalf of Mr. Sanjeev Sahu as the extraordinary trendsetter of the industry, IT distribution and services. Well, the next award is for a true legend of Indian cinema. Mr. Anupam Kher, everybody. Right here, let's give it up for him. Vritilife Presents the Extraordinary Changemaker of Indian Cinema Award. Let's honor Mr. Anupam Kher for his transformative impact on the world of film.
When you work hard, when you put yourself out there and you get awards, and it's a great feeling.
Well, we would now like to invite Dr. R.W. Alexander on stage to receive the honor on behalf of Dr. Anand Jacob Verghese as the extraordinary, powerful business icon, Education. On behalf of Realty Assistant, can we please request Mr. Manasvi Mehrotra, President of Sales of Realty Assistant, to come up on stage and receive the felicitation as the Extraordinaire Disruptive Brand of the Year, Real Estate. Huge round of applause for Nawazuddin Siddiqui, honored tonight as Vritilife Presents Versatile Actor of the Decade, everybody. Let's give it up for Mr. Nawazuddin Siddiqui.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि आपने मुझे इनवाइट किया और ये ऑनर दिया. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Saurabh Munjal, the visionary co-founder of Lahori Zira, to the stage for his category, the Extraordinaire Disrupting Startup led by youth leader FMCG. Congratulations to you. It's a pleasure to introduce Ms. Urvashi Rautela as Vritilife Presents the Extraordinaire Style Icon. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to introduce an actor who has captivated audiences worldwide. Tonight we celebrate Adi Fazal as Vritilife Presents the Extraordinaire Global Icon OTT. Let's give him a huge round of applause, everybody.
All I want to say is that we are trying to bridge stories over there and stories over here. कहानियाँ बहुत हैं, भरी हुई हैं, इधर भी बहुत हैं. And I think that's my little wish कि मैं यहाँ की भी सुना पाऊँ, यहाँ की वहाँ ले जाऊँ, वहाँ की भी सुना पाऊँ, वहाँ की यहाँ ले आऊँ.
Now let's invite Priya Anand Dakle, partner of Dakle Industries, to stage to receive a felicitation in the category The Extraordinaire Leading Ladies of Influence Manufacturing. Well, I would now like to call upon Mr. Rahul Ghose, founder and CEO of Octonome Tech, to receive the felicitation as the Extraordinaire Emerging Brand FinTech. Vritilife Presents Power Achiever, Miss Ada Sharma. Well, this one is truly special. One and only, our Madhwan, as he takes home the title of Vritilife Presents the Extraordinaire Versatile Game Changer of the Decade.
I'm very touched and very moved. Game changer of the decade is something that I wasn't expecting at such a young age. And I hope that in 10 years' time, I'll be eligible for another award like this.
For the next set of awards, we have Mr. Amardeep Singh Samra, Managing Director of Midland Microfin, as he comes up on stage to receive his felicitation as the Extraordinaire Fastest Growing Brand Microfinance. She's taken the music industry by storm. It's none other than Ms. Dhwani Bhanushali, everybody. Let's give it up for her. The Vritilife Presents the Extraordinaire Pop Sensation of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to welcome the Pan-India star, Rashi Khanna, for an award at Vritilife Presents the Extraordinaire Sensational Performer.
Thank you so much, Brand Vision, for this award.
Pragya Jaiswal, everybody, as the Vritilife Presents the Extraordinaire Rising Star. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Sunil Sethi, Director of Art Media, as he receives the felicitation as the Extraordinaire Iconic Innovator. Very own favorite, Gurmeet Chaudhary, as he takes home the Vritilife Presents the Extraordinaire Rising Star Male. Let's give it up for him. Sayani Gupta, everybody, as she receives her felicitation as Vritilife Presents the Extraordinaire Impactful OTT Performer. we're thrilled to welcome the sensational Astha Gill. Vritilife presents the extraordinaire youth icon music. Well, this is me, Gunjan Seni Bradshaw, signing off for tonight. Thank you for being an incredible audience, and congratulations to the winners once again.